He didn't have people to vouch for him. He was the perfect patsy.
My name is Mahdi Ali, 30-year-old, and I spent the past 15 years and half of my life in prison for a crime which I did not commit.
We are not going to be quiet until Mahdi Ali is free. Free Mahdi Ali!
Free Mahdi Ali!
Free Mahdi Ali!
Free Mahdi Ali!
We're standing outside at the Hennepin County Government Center where we just held a press conference. We rallied Teachers Union, the Minneapolis Federation of Educators, and organizers from the Target boycott to stand in solidarity with Mahdi Ali and demand his freedom and his immediate release. Today we presented a resolution that was recently passed by the Minneapolis Federation of Educators. The teacher chapter voted overwhelmingly in April to approve a resolution that I authored demanding Mahdi's release and supporting his innocence. And then the ESP chapter just voted unanimously to pass the same resolution. So we were here today to deliver the resolution to Mary Moriarty's office, which we did, and to make an announcement.
We recently filed an application with the Conviction Integrity Unit. This is the unit out of the Hennepin County Attorney's Office that is beginning to review cases of actual innocence and problematic convictions. We not only filed it, but we recently met with Andrew Markquart, who heads that unit. We spent our time explaining the irregularities in the case, and that not only is an innocent man being held, but the community is being harmed, and the families of those 3 men who were killed are being harmed because the wrong person is in prison. And now we await the review of that case. We don't know a timeline, but we are assured that that office will give it their full attention. And so we're very gratified about that, and that's pretty much the next step in our quest for justice and freedom for Mahdi Ali.
2 of the state's witnesses were the original suspects in the crime. Abdi Salan Ali and Ahmed Ali, who are cousins. They are not related to Mahdi. They both testified at Mahdi's trial against him, pointing the finger at Mahdi. The accomplice, Ahmed Ali, later recanted his statement saying that Mahdi is actually innocent. We know there's a lot of issues with the case. I documented over 24 issues in my report for Unicorn Riot. One very crucial issue is that the height of the killer does not match Mahdi's height. Mahdi is 5'7", 5'8", with shoes on. The killer in the market when these 3 people were murdered, and the accomplice both stand around 6 feet 1.
Mahdi went to Roosevelt, and so did Ahmed Ali. Ahmed sat in my class as well. And it was in 2010, right after winter break, when we got the news that there was a murder at Seward Market, the halal market. I had the shock to know that people that I knew, young folks that I taught, may have been involved. And the word on the street that some naughty boys that should have been back in school may have had something to do with it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Mahdi had skipped school that day. He had been tossed around. He didn't have people to vouch for him. He was the perfect patsy. And that is why he went down the way he did. He didn't have nobody. He didn't even have, I'm gonna be frank, he didn't even have teachers vouching for him. I'm gonna be frank. When I heard, yeah, Mahdi, I could see it. He wasn't in school that day. I was more, come on, Ahmed. I was more, y'all ain't seen me with this because of that. I was ashamed. Because in 2010, a lot of people gave up on him and just accepted it at face value. They accepted it at face value because he didn't have nobody. They threw that boy's whole life away. My name is Marcia Howard. I'm a teacher from Roosevelt High School, and I'm the president of MFE Local 59, and I'm saying out loud, free Mahdi Ali.
America's retail darling, Target Corporation, helped frame an innocent kid.
In the early 2000s, Target Corporation began funding the Hennepin County Attorney's Office on the basis that they produce convictions, not truth, not justice, not public safety, but convictions. And so under the regime of Amy Klobuchar, who was the Hennepin County Attorney at that time, and Mike Freeman, her successor, we saw a 600% increase in black boys and men being sent to Minnesota state prisons from Hennepin County. And so Mahdi was actually convicted by Mike Freeman's office, and Target Corporation helped fund the investigation. Police often outsource their investigations to Target Corporation. So 2 Target forensics investigators testified against Mahdi at his trial using junk science.
So if you're supplying someone who's going to testify on behalf of the prosecution and you're paying the office of the prosecution, that's a conflict of interest. And Target as well needs to be held accountable for that. And so while I'm so proud of the work that we've done, and we started the National Target boycott right here in downtown Minneapolis, like this boycott does not end until Mahdi Ali is free and the other demands are met. It is that important. We need Mahdi Ali's name shared and his story told across the country.
We have repeatedly asked for a Truth and Reconciliation Commission, similar to what happened in South Africa under the apartheid regime. It's not enough for us to call out the injustices and to move on with business as usual. We have to go back and collect the stories. We have to be honest about the roles of the decision makers in cases like Mahdi Ali's. And we need to hold these people accountable, as well as compensate the black community, and specifically the victims of the terrorism that was inflicted upon our community by law enforcement and those in the county attorney's office. Free Mahdi Ali!
Free Mahdi Ali!
Free Mahdi Ali!
Free Mahdi
When
Ali!
you are fighting for something, you find passionate people all across the world who are willing to fight with you. So that what motivated me to continue fighting. Being innocent is what kept me alive all these years. So my time in prison, 15 and a half years, I dedicated to giving back my time, teaching, mentoring, being a tutor within the criminal system, and helping other guys graduate along the process.